Welcome to Faith and Freedom. For the next few minutes, we hope to inform, inspire, and encourage you as we discuss the legal victories and challenges to your fundamental freedoms and religious liberties. Faith and Freedom comes to you from Liberty Counsel, a civil liberties education and legal defense organization. Join us now as Matt Staver, the President and General Counsel of Liberty Counsel, explains the latest legal issues all across this country in the courtrooms of America. Liberty Counsel is winning the battle for your constitutional freedoms.
Before every great revival, there is an awakening. Join Liberty Counsel for the Awakening 2011. I'm Matt Barber, Director of Cultural Affairs with Liberty Counsel and Associate Dean with Liberty University School of Law. And joining me again in studio is Shawn Akers, Dean of Liberty's Helms School of Government and Policy Analyst with Liberty Counsel. Well, Shawn, once again, our second annual, the Freedom Federation's second annual, The Awakening event 2011 is going to be taking place April 8th and 9th, 2011 in Lynchburg, Virginia at Liberty University. And we have just an incredible array of invited speakers and confirmed speakers who will be educating people. The event will be open for people to join us. We will be really encouraging people to join in a new revolution of ideas here and to take America back and head us down take us off the current trajectory we find ourselves on toward kind of a Euro-socialist nation and head us back toward the founding principles held near and dear by our founding fathers. Ronald Reagan talked about the three-legged stool of conservatism. The Awakening 2011 is all about getting this country back on track, focusing on conservative principles from a national defense standpoint, from a fiscal standpoint, and certainly from a social standpoint as we see our nation's morality deteriorating at a rate, at an expedited rate.
You know, Matt, in a country that's led by its people, there is simply no greater power than knowledge and training. And this is a place where, now this I'll tell you, this is foreign to the leftist mindset that says just get the right people in office. This is a place where people can go and learn about their government, learn about the issues that we face, and become educated and leave loaded for bear in the ability to address these issues and understand exactly how the process works. You mentioned that we've got a great lineup of speakers, and you've got to ask yourself whether it's worth your time to go find this group of extraordinary leaders that are extraordinarily articulate on a variety of subjects and get to sit in their classroom, so to speak, and learn from them for a couple of days. And I'll tell you, that's absolutely invaluable. This is the kind of thing that sparked awakenings in the United States around the 1770s and before. And, it's interesting. If you want to register for this one, you can call, and you won't have any trouble forgetting the telephone number. It's 877-810-1776 for more information on how to register for it. This is something that you really shouldn't pass up. If you take one event this year that's going to make you a better citizen, that's going to make you more able to address the issues that are facing the nation, and this is it, the Awakening.
The Awakening's website, also the Awakening 2011, the Awakening2011.com, is a great place to get more information. The slogan, Shawn, is equipping and empowering a new revolution. And as we often point out, we're not talking about a violent revolution or an overthrow of the government. We're talking about a revolution of ideas, and that is a revolution that we are clearly winning. You look at the elections of 2010 and the ascension of conservative thought throughout Congress with just a landslide series of victories around the country in terms of conservatives replacing liberals / progressives in public policy, or in public office rather, we see that the momentum is there. But when you're gaining momentum, that's not when you give up. That's when you press full steam ahead. That's what we're doing now. The Awakening is brought to you by the Freedom Federation, which is a federation of organizations representing over 40 million people across the country. It's comprised of some of the nation's largest multiracial, multi-ethnic, and multi-generational faith-based and policy organizations, and it stands united in support of fundamental core values expressed in the Declaration of American Values, which is a series of statements and values that we have put together to get us back focusing on what our founding fathers believed, the Declaration of Independence, on the general principles of individual liberty, of standing for national morality, and for economic prosperity. All of these things combined, we are engaged in an awakening in this country right now, and we invite everyone to join us formally as we continue to ramp things up in this next revolution.
You know, Matt, C.S. Lewis said that pain is God's megaphone to rouse a deaf world, and while we're going through a lot as a nation right now, the nation's hurting right now in a lot of ways. We've lost a lot of jobs. We've slipped in a way morally that everybody. It's one of those things. There's a professor named, his last name is Budashevsky, that writes about all the things you can't not know. And one of the things in the United States that you can't not know is that we've gotten away from the things that made us great at one time. Those internal things. All that pain, according to C.S. Lewis, is the kind of thing that pulls you back, that reawakens you, that if you respond to it, you can make greater change than you would have. You can wind up with a positive net gain in life because something shook you up.
Yeah.
And this very liberal administration has shaken us up. This is the time. This is the absolute time when we're feeling this to show up and learn to lead a nation.
Well, I've said that Barack Obama can either be the worst thing that ever happened to this nation, and if his policies stick, he will be the worst thing that ever happened to this nation. He will, as he said, fundamentally change America, fundamentally remake America in his own secular socialist self-image. Or President Obama could be the greatest thing that ever happened to this nation, in that this seismic shift that he's attempted to take us on in creating a Euro-socialist kind of America, a counter-constitutional America. People are waking up to that. The pushback has been tremendous. And his radical leftist policies are being shut down. America is uniting and throwing a great big old wet blanket on these socialist policies, these secularist policies that President Obama and his liberal cohorts in Congress have been pushing. And I'm just so excited for this year, for 2011, that we see the momentum shift after the elections in 2010, but now is when you push full steam ahead. 2012 is going to be exciting, the presidential election. Let's send this Chicago politician back to the mean streets of Chicago, where he belongs. Get him, the temporary occupant of the Oval Office, out of there, and get a good God-fearing conservative back in the Oval Office.
Well, Matt, there's no doubt about it that one of the most exciting aspects of the time that we're in is that people that have never been politically involved before, people that have been perfectly content to just maybe catch the news, some of them not even catch the news about it, are now waking up to the political reality that they are citizens, that they are a member of we the people, the sovereign of the most powerful nation ever to exist in the history of history, and they're saying, I want to take my part. I want to play my part. This is one of these ways. The awakening is one of those ways that you can take a quantum leap in your ability to play an effective role, to play an effective part in leading a nation as a member of we the people. So we should encourage every single person that we know, Matt, to attend this and to get the most out of it.
Well, it's an exciting time to be an American. It's an exciting time to engage the political discourse and political advocacy. People, as you point out, Shawn, are getting up off the couch. People who have never been involved in public policy and in the culture wars are getting involved. And as we point out, sometimes it takes a series of very negative events to wake people up. Well, we're waking people up. To learn more about the Awakening 2011, go to our website, theawakening2011.com, or give us a call, 877-810-1776, to learn how you can become a part of this event and join with us. You will not regret it. You will be educated. You will be motivated. You will become equipped to help us take America back. Again, it's theawakening2011.com or 877-810-1776. And as always, to learn more about Liberty Counsel and what we're doing and how you can become part of our ministry, go to lc.org. That's Liberty Counsel's website, lc.org.
You have been listening to Matt Staver of Liberty Counsel. Our hope is to encourage and inspire you to stand up for your faith, family, and freedoms. We can accomplish a lot when we work together. Get informed and get involved today. Sign up for our free monthly newsletter, The Liberator. We will send it out to you free of charge. Stay informed with our Liberty Alert email update. Just click on the website at www.lc.org or call us at 1-800-671-1776. Tune in next time to learn more about your rights right here on Faith and Freedom.